You are one good clapper, Jacob.
Thank you.
Welcome to Crackers and Milk. This is your host, David. I am joined by Sheena and Jacob. And this episode is Murder Mystery. So when an NYC cop, Adam Sandler, finally takes his wife, Jennifer Aniston, on a long-promised European trip, a chance meeting on the flight gets them invited to an intimate family gathering on the super yacht of an elderly billionaire, Malcolm Quince. When Quince is murdered, they become the prime suspects in a modern-day whodunit. Okay, this is Michael's movie, so I am reading it for him. This is what he wrote. Adam Sandler movies have a certain motif about them. However, when I saw Click, I felt like I was watching a different Sandler movie. This is how Murder Mystery felt when I watched it for the first time. Adam is truly an amazing actor, and in this movie, I really believe that he is Nick Spitz, the detective. Equally as talented as Jennifer Aniston, who pairs perfectly as Nick's wife. The Spitz feel like a true couple who entangle themselves in a comedic drama aboard the Quince's yacht. Every scene was so wonderfully written and acted, made me laugh throughout the movie. The love twisted with some lies show that Nick is a romantic husband to Audrey, who is just trying to be the best husband he can be to the woman he loves. That's pretty well written. That's pretty good. Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good job, Mike.
Yep. Good job, Michael. Mike. What did you guys think of, like, the chemistry, the character development of these two? Like, what was it that you liked about that? Jake, do you want to go?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So this is the second movie they've done together.
Yeah. And the first one is Just Go With It, and that's a good one, too.
Yeah. But they seem like a married couple. I want to know where the kids were, but...
Yeah. Because the whole time, like, they were married for 15 years?
Yeah.
10.
10?
15.
I thought it was 15.
It's 15.
15. 10.
Okay.
It's their 15th wedding anniversary.
Long time.
Yeah.
Not super long, but long.
Yeah. But, yeah, they had good chemistry together. They, like, when they first get on the boat, and she's talking, and Susie, I'm from Japan.
Like, she's talking like no one can hear her.
Yeah. She's real right there. She's not on TV.
Yep.
So funny. Yeah, like, I thought it was kind of a normal, or it was good with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. Like, that was a really good mixing. I think they chose a really good chemistry between both of them. And it showed, like, Nick would tease her, or like there would be lines where she'd just let it roll off her back, and just like a really good mix with that. What did you think, Sheena?
Yeah, the same, that they seem like a believable couple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they had been married, not just, hey, we're two actors.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And and that's, I think, with these type of movies where it's a whodunit and a romantic comedy, like, you have to have that. If you don't have that, it's really tough to want to stick around watching a film with people who don't really get along, because that's not the point of that type of movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, like, when you guys watched this movie, what kind of spoke to you when you watched it?
Man, I wish I had the money to go to Europe.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what spoke to me is when he kept showing up with big plates of food that he took from places. And that Maurice, man, he knows how to cook.
And, like, when he took the shrimp plate,
yeah,
and he's like, "Hey, honey," he grabbed the
cocktail
sauce,
yep.
And he's like, man, these are so good. Did he milk them all, like, all by themselves or something like that? So funny. Oh, so awesome.
Yeah.
What spoke to you?
So to me, it was an updated version of Clue. It wasn't so much of a comedy that Clue was.
Yeah.
Like the overdramatic, like, she's been killed in the library.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know, that's what it was to me. Like, all these people are dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cop comes in.
Like,
The knife. And the colonel.
And he takes it out.
puts it back in, twists it around. Like, now your fingerprints are all over it, you idiot.
see, I've been listening to Agatha Christie murder mysteries.
Yeah.
Like, when I started watching this, I was like, yep, Agatha Christie a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little, like, yeah. And when he said in the airplane, he's like, the butler did it. Let me tell you, the butler did it.
Yeah.
She's like, it's never the butler. And then, like, in the movie, it's like, the butler did do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she didn't do all of it.
No. And, like, I think it was really good where, you know, when, you know, everybody has dreams, and them going to Europe, having a chance meeting,
Yeah.
and then being invited to go on a yacht, like, you just kind of dream about that. Like,
So-
like that would be kind
But
of fun
would
to
you
do.
honestly go on a yacht with somebody you just met on an airplane?
After seeing that bus, maybe.
Yes, that bus was a little. I don't know if I'd enjoy that bus very
I
much.
would've-
But at the same time, I would love to go now because of, like, of COVID, because it is a little weird now. Because we went to Seattle and it was like easy traveling. So it's like, oh, I would love to easy travel now. So that bus wouldn't happen now.
Most
but-
countries in Europe aren't accepting Americans.
Yeah, I know.
Right now.
I'm just saying it would have been fun.
Yes.
But
Get to see how the ham is made. I would love that. But seeing that bus,
yeah.
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I think that question. I think it would be really tough to go, but at the same time, like, it'd be kind of fun to do it. At the same point, like, if somebody's willing to do that, be like, okay, yeah, I'd give it a shot. It'd be fun to do. It would never happen, but it would be fun.
So did he
Right.
invite them to set them up? Or,
No, because he gets killed.
well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Why did he invite them at all?
Was it?
Because he was trying to just cause trouble.
Okay.
He was going on a yacht with his ex-fiancée.
He needed a buffer, right? Do you think those two would be a buffer for him?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with my uncle marrying my fiance.
Yeah.
But okay, like, I understand that the uncle cut him off. Okay, so the uncle cuts everybody off.
Is going to.
But, like, why weren't these people smart enough to, like, save a little money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, the uncle is going to do things. He's going to provide some money to you. Why don't you just put some off to the side or invest in some of the something? So then it's like, well, if he does cut me off, I'm still okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that, like,
Because I don't think that's the typical mindset. You have money, why not spend the money?
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Stand corrected.
So they're just very entitled people who have been leeching off of
Yeah.
this guy.
And they never think it's going to dry up.
Yeah.
Ever. I did like how they chose General Zod for the uncle. Because
Yeah.
he's, on
Oh, wait,
Superman.
Superman 2.
Yeah, Superman 2.
From the 70s.
Yeah. And I thought he was actually going to say, who the heck are you two? But he says, who are you? I thought he was going to swear because it would have been, kind of like funny, like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. Okay. What are some of your favorite parts from this movie?
The naughty part. Oh, Grace has perfect skin. She's got... Nobody looks as good as Grace. And
Is that when
The
they're in the bed
Yeah.
with Raj Mahal?
yeah.
He's like, don't tell anybody about this. That was pretty funny. And then, like, I think the food part, too, like, you brought
Yeah.
up the food. That's pretty funny. And then, I think Nick just kind of, like, trying to, or Adam, like, spitballing it, or going from a sip. Like, that, I thought that was really good. Like, that's kind of like a normal, seems like an Adam Sandler sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, spitball and let's go. And, yeah, I like that part.
I liked the scene when they went on the ledge
Yeah.
and they pass all those, like,
The-
the Colonel Fawcett.
Angry
Angry Fawcett's like you do.
And it's one hand, too, because he doesn't have
Yeah.
another hand.
Yeah.
That's so funny. oh, so good. And then, like, so some of those characters. Okay, the general was from...
The Colonel.
The colonel was from Black Panther. He's the dad.
Okay.
And then that big guy, the Russian with the beard, he's from Walter Mitty, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. He's the one he's the helicopter pilot.
Okay.
That guy. And then the actress.
Yeah. She's in a
Was-
lot of stuff.
Yeah, the only one that I'm thinking of is Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Because my dad really loves Prince of Persia.
It's an awesome movie.
It is. It's just, she's in there. And I didn't really recognize
Well,
the Japanese lady.
no. I recognized Luke Evans.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what he's been in, but I recognize him.
He's been in The Hobbit and Beauty and the Beast. He was Gaston in Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. Yeah.
He's good. He was good. What are some of, like, your guys' favorite lines in this movie?
We travel. I took you to the Poconos that time. that was for a funeral, Nick. How about when we went to Virginia when my uncle...
So we could see him die. We did that.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. And, like, I think when they go in the... Was it a Lamborghini or...
It was a Ferrari.
It was a Ferrari, and they go in, and Nick's like getting ready to drive, and then like it's on Jennifer Aniston's side.
Yes.
Oh, so funny.
When he keeps telling her, "Oh, you're so beautiful right now,"
Yeah.
and she's like freaking out because she's driving a very fast car.
And then, like, I thought it was kind of cool where it was the combination of the Japanese lady. No.
No.
It was the butler actress.
The
and
actress.
The race car
Or
driver.
driver.
And he just played dumb. He played dumb the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was really
You
really
speak
good.
English? I speak 7 languages.
And your Latin sucks.
You understood it.
Yep.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other lines that you guys like from this movie?
Yeah.
I feel like this movie could have had a little more romance in it.
Yeah.
I agree. Did you enjoy watching this movie?
Yeah. I like this movie.
You did? Because, like, this is a movie that Mike chose.
When I've seen other Adam Sandler movies on Netflix,
Yeah.
this one is by far the best.
The best one.
Yeah.
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 If it would have been released theatrically, it would have made a lot of money.
Yeah. It's interesting that he signed that deal with Netflix and he's done...
No. Well, since
he
he did
did.
so good with this
Yeah.
deal, they've given him 4 more movies.
Oh, they have.
Yeah.
That's why there's going to be a murder mystery too.
But I just want to ask, like, he doesn't do very many theater movies anymore. I can't remember.
I
I
think
want to
he's-
say, like, Pixel or something else was, like, the last theater movie I saw him in, and then he's done more of these Netflix type of movies, which are great, like
Yeah.
Ridiculous Six and all these ones. You know, Uncut Gems has been, like, people have said that it's a really good movie
Yeah.
that he did, and So he's going to do 4 more of Netflix movies. So do you think, like, he probably will never go back to theater movies? Or do you think he'll stay with Flip, like Netflix, like this type of streaming type of movies?
They must be paying him a lot of money.
Yeah, true.
It's going to be interesting to see the way things go, especially with COVID and movies not going to theater. Like, what will happen? Because
true.
what's the point of going back to doing a big movie that's not going to go to theater?
Yeah, because like even like the movies, you know, Trolls kind of kicked everything off where people did renting and streaming that way because they made a lot of money off just what they did in that and not even doing a theater release, of course, because of COVID and all that stuff. And then like we bought Bill and Ted's 3rd movie because my brother wanted it, and so it's like, okay, we'll get it. And so it's kind of interesting, like with now we're slowly opening theaters.
Well, normally you would watch a movie and then buy it because you liked it in the theater.
Yeah.
This, you're just going off on a whim and gonna buy a movie off because it could be good.
It could be good. And then sometimes it's like, oh, this is terrible.
Are you going to pay the $30 to watch Mulan?
No.
Well, you know why they did that. Because everybody went and did the free download or free Disney to watch Hamilton and then left. So Disney lost money putting Hamilton out there. So this time it's, you want to watch it.
Here's $30.
You do the subscription and then pay us what you would in the theater.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty smart.
So I'm just waiting for that to come free.
I'm patient enough to watch it, like to wait until it comes free too.
Yeah. So I think the future is that movie theaters will do Netflix movies.
Yeah.
Because that would have been awesome to watch Murder Mystery in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would have been fun. Like it would have been.
Because there's some things a home theater just can't do.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Unless you spend enough money and you live in a big house and you have a theater room.
But still, there's a different...
I don't.
But at the same time, there's a different... So my sister has one. And there's still... It's still TV. It's like, well, I'm watching TV. It's a bigger TV, more comfortable couch, more comfortable things to sit on. But it's still a big TV.
But the popcorn doesn't taste the same.
No, it doesn't. And you're not going someplace. You're not, like, meeting up with people to go and watch this movie. Like, just the more...
And the cherry Coke just doesn't taste the same outside of a movie theater.
Oh. Well, what about Dr. Pepper?
No, you get cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke at a movie theater.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I know you were a Dr. Pepper guy, but not
I'm still a Dr. Pepper guy, but you get...
Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry
at
Coke.
movie theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other best lines? Anything else you'd like to talk about with this movie? I will want to bring one thing up. It's a good romantic movie. It's definitely more comedy, but it's the whodunit. But it seems more of like murder mystery, but it's like that. I don't know if it's...
I feel it's more comedic thriller than I believe romantic comedy. There's a little bit of romance in this.
Yeah.
It could have done with a lot more to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they were just an old couple.
Just having fun. But
lived together for 15 years, and you could fill those 15 years in some of the comments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's a good choice. It's just that one where it's like, okay, just a little bit more of the romantic stuff would have... It needed a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not too much more, but just a little bit. But, you know, when they're driving and he's like, man, you look so hot. You're so hot. And it's like, yeah, I sense that. Like, you can see that. Like, because you have that the doldrums, and then you do something exciting. It's like, oh, the adrenaline pumps up. And
then the bus hits the bad guy.
It's almost like Mean Girls all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they did a lot of throws to other movies.
Yeah.
So.
What was one that you really enjoyed? Well, I know the Orient Express, that for sure was a throw.
Yeah.
At the end.
That's setting up the sequel.
Sequel, yeah. And then, like, what would be another throw? Because, like, I couldn't see any. Well, like, not that it's not there.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm like, it just went over my head.
Like, to me, like I said, it was like a Clue movie, just updated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the getting hit by the bus that's happened in
countless movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Recommendation of how often you should watch this movie.
I liked it enough that I would say every 2 years.
Every 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jake seal of approval with every 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. Yeah, I can see that. I think 2 to 3 years. I would agree with you guys on that one. 2 to 3 years would be good. Feel for it. You just have to prepare for an Adam Sandler. If you could watch an Adam Sandler movie every year, this would be a good one to watch for the most part every year.
This isn't an Adam Sandler being Adam Sandler.
True. So you're saying that he's evolving into a better actor.
I don't know. Have you seen The Ridiculous Six?
Well, I know, but that was in the past. But you have this one and Uncut Gems, so
I don't think he's necessarily changing. I think it's a different acting style for him.
He's always been able to turn it on.
Yeah.
He just
because sometimes he can turn it way too much.
Yeah.
Or he can tone it back. This is just a very toned back version of
his normal because
he still is doing kind of his character voice.
Yeah. He's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yes, this is a reserved Adam Sandler.
Very reserved.
Yeah.
Very reserved. I will agree with you on that. Okay. So go give it a watch. It's on Netflix. Most people have Netflix, so go get it.
Yep.
Or they're stealing from somebody.
Yeah. Subscribe, rate, and leave a comment. And thank you very much, and have a good day.